So, Larry, have you tallied up all the votes? Very good. And what was the result? And by unanimous vote, 100% of the votes went to the owl. Stay tuned for the build. First things first, this is LEGO Creator 3-in-1, set number 31125. It's called Fantasy Forest Creatures. Comes with 175 pieces. Retails for $24. Let's begin the builds. Here's the 3 instruction manuals for each of the fantasy creatures. I really like that squirrel. This set does come with 3 small bags and 1 dreaded sticker sheet with just 2 small stickers. Here's a closer look at the first instruction booklet. It's the smallest of them all, but I think it's one of the better ones of the squirrel. Like all the small instruction booklets for these 3-in-1 sets, the instructions are pretty simple. The squirrel ends with instruction number 53, page 31, and then you get the great little squirrel. Here's all the leftover pieces you get after building the squirrel and his acorn. Quite a few spares. And here we have the squirrel and his little acorn. Let's take a closer look at him. Here's a close-up of his acorn. It uses these modified 1x2 rock kind of claw pieces. It's a simple little build. Got 4 little cheese slopes. 1x1 cheese slopes on top there. A pretty simple little build, but it does look like an acorn from a distance. So not too bad. And here's the squirrel with his big eyes and bushy tail. His tail is on a ball joint. So you got 2 different sections there. So you can have him wag. You can have him go in different directions if you like. Get him kind of in a sitting pose. His feet are on the little clips here. So they only go up and down. Can't make them run and jump or any of that. His hands only can go left to right, for they're on a clip as well here, but that's all they can do. His head can go all the way around. Here's the instruction booklet number 2, or medium size, depending on how you want to look at it. It's got a little deer fawn and a rabbit. It's got the basic instructions, nice and simple. Pretty simple looking. Looks like it ends on number 23 for the instructions, but page 35 with its nice little stars to show it's finished. The back shows some of the smaller 3-in-1 creator sets that are still out there on the market. I still need to get this one here for my fish tank aquarium mock. I need to finish up. I like the Voltron looking guy. Pretty neat looking. Here we have the fawn and the big-eared bunny. Let's take a close look at the little baby deer here. Don't worry, these are printed eyes, so no stickers there. The legs have balls and joints. You can make them do any kind of pose. That's if you have him on ice, I guess, if he slips and falls. The hooves or feet are only on these clips, so they can only go forward and back. The head can do pretty much a whole 360. It's on a Technic pin. It's also on one of these hinge pieces as well, so it can go up and down. You can make it do whatever as you wish. The ears are the same as the feet. They can only go up and down for they're on the hinge pieces there. I don't know if I agree with the tail part. I think if they would have had just a jumper and maybe just one of the modified pieces here, that would look better. Having a split fluffy tail and then a non-finished area here, I'm not real sure. But the colors are pretty good. They're pretty good. They pop against that white. Let's take a close look at his little friend that you build with him. Big-eared bunny. The bunny's ears are also on the hinge or the clip pieces here, so you can have him go pretty much anywhere. You can have him where he looks like he's running real fast. He's on high alert. Everything on him is a printed pieces, those eyes. I'm not sure about the color choice with this orange here and why they didn't finish the builds here on both sides. It's kind of a, miss on that for them. I mean, you do have these big yellow teeth here. And then again, they missed opportunity with the back, just putting an orange plate with a not even a fluffy tail. So that's kind of a depressing build there. But it's simple enough. It gets the job done. It's a bunny. These are all the extra pieces that you don't use for that build. There's quite a few left over. I do like that it came with a magnifying glass. That'll go good with some Scooby-Doo mocks as well. An extra eyepiece. Alright, on to the next build. And here we have the biggest of the 3 instruction manuals, the owl. Let's get ready for its build. The owl ends with instruction number 55, page 45, and there's the owl teaching his hedgehog how to read. So here's the owl and his little hedgehog all built, minus the stickers, because again, I am terrible with stickers. Let's take a closer look at the builds. Here's the little book that the owl is teaching the hedgehog how to read. It's a simple little build. Several little plates. And then 2 of these specialty, if you'll zoom in, 1x2 arch plates. Here's a close-up of the stickers that go in the book. I like that it kind of has a classic dragon look to it with a castle up there. Here's the little hedgehog. It's not a bad little brick build. It has 3 of these special modified 1x2 claw rock kind of pieces. You can see the back there. It's not bad for a little brick built hedgehog. You can actually tell what it is. And here it is, the owl. For his wings, he's got these ball joints so they can go up and down. You can move them. His feathers are all clips so you can get them closer together if need be. So you can get them down. He has a clip over here to hold the magnifying glass. Let me see if I can get a close up. There we go. So he could teach the hedgehog how to read. Same thing with this wing. It goes all up and down. The head does do a 360 spin. It looks pretty good for a easy build owl head. I'm going to decapitate him. I'm sorry. Oh, take off some pieces. Sorry about that. I'm not going to take it apart any further. It's the pieces do come off pretty easy. It's on a nice little plate so you can rotate the owl's head all around. His back feather pieces you can stick up. Give him more of a bigger stance. His tail feathers each go up and down. They're on ball and pivots. They're all on ball and joints. His feet have cheese wedges for the claws. They're on these clips here, so they can only go side to side, so you can make them kind of do a split. And that's it for those feet. With it being the biggest build out of the set, these are all the leftover pieces. And here's the part list to make all three of those beautiful creatures that you've seen. So do I recommend this set? Of course I do. 175 pieces for around $20. Make 3 different creatures of your choice. Yeah, why not? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of the pieces apart, and all of my spare pieces that I have. My owl's going to stay right here and watch over me, but the rest of the pieces I'm going to put in with the rest of my parts pins there, and yeah. But I'm really surprised, Grump Nation, you didn't want the video unicorn. Oh well, maybe next time. And as always, you stay grumptastic, stay grumpy.